Greetings, YouTubers and Armored Warfare fans. This is the second part of my opinion about the new patch that was released, the Art of War. And I have a replay for you, which I did not get a chance to show the first time. So, let's watch it. During this replay, I will be pausing it. I'm only going to show you to the point where I stopped playing. Or maybe I should show you the whole thing and show you how much of a boon MBTs have been in this patch. Because MBTs now are the shit, as some people would say. Now everything else is pretty much outright crap. Funny thing is, this is actually the 5th time I'm trying to record this. I've been interrupted so many times, so often. It's funny. The minute you tell someone, hush, I'm going to be recording, don't try to make too much noise, well, that gets thrown out the window. At this point, I decided, you know what, I'm going to sit in the bush and do some passive scouting. And it's at this point I make a massive mistake. The massive mistake of trying to passively scout. Hide in bush, have your vision range increase, have your camo kick in, you know, the typical passive scouting stuff. But in the new patch, you can count it goodbye, because the developers, they don't want passive scouts at all. They've actually removed the ability for this by hindering vision range and camo. Vision range on light tanks and AFV as well as camo was highly needed if you're going to be scouting around and hiding in a bush. They don't want that. Now you have to get off your ass and put yourself in direct line of fire just to spot targets, which in my opinion is bullshit. I have tanks and vehicles, I should say tanks. I have light tanks, AFVs, tank destroyers, some of them, just a variety of them, decked out for passive spotting and hiding in bushes and whatnot. And that has been gotten rid of. I don't know why in the world they decided to say, screw the player that wants to be passive about this. Here's a prime example. I'm at tier 5. We have 2 tier 7s in our game. That means, without a question of a doubt, there will be tier 7 tanks in this match, which is pretty much screwing me. Screwing me further is the fact that my camo doesn't work. My vision range is crap. I mean, I could have a tank pass in front of me by this tree in the middle of the screen, and I won't see him. I shit you not, this has happened multiple times. And that's because I suspect that not only do they not want people to be passive scouts, but also the new commander skill perks, which I think is bullshit, is now that you have the ability to be using camo, then there's hidden camo, and then there's the vision aspect of the thing, of the game, saying, hey, we're going to add this new ability where you would be inside a bush or hiding behind a bush, but you won't be able to see anything unless you have this ability. That's right, there's now an ability that'll let you sit in a bush to see through the bush. I shit you not, it's there. So, Like I said, they don't want passive scouts. There's no mistake that was an accident. They don't want it. They do not want passive scouting done in this game, which is bullshit in my opinion. When you're bottom tier and you're fighting 3 tiers higher, that's just, there's no way you're going to survive. I mean, getting shot by an ATGM right now, it'll just screw everything up. And you still want me to go against something that can pretty much kill me in 2 hits or less. Anyway, another thing I'd like to mention about Vision is I've had this one mission, I can't remember the name of it, I think it was Scorpio. Anyway, I crossed a frozen river on the other side, I climbed the hill on the right side, and I was looking down at basically the base we have to capture, and the alarm was going off, and I was able to instantly pick up more than 5 enemy AI right there. So I'm shooting them to reset it. They're not seeing me, thank God. And I just keep shooting them, and I keep shooting them, resetting the cap. And I'm like, where is everyone? They're on the other side of the map. They went around the long way through the city, if you're familiar with the map. And I'm shooting down into these guys over and over and over and over, and I'm not being spotted, thank God. And here's the thing, I had no bushes to hide behind. I was sitting out in the open, on top of a hill, shooting down into the base, resetting the cap, hitting targets. It was only halfway through that, finally my team showed up. Anyway, long story short, I got 3 spots out of that. 3 spots, which is bullshit. The MBT that was on the other side of the map got 51 spots. I shit you not, 51 spots. He was spotting through the entirety of all the buildings over there at what I was shooting at. Even though there's multiple buildings blocking his vision, hills, a little valley in the middle with the water, and he was able to spot these guys through the building. How the shit is that possible? I don't know. Simple. Again, they don't want light tanks and AFVs to be spotting. I got news for you. That's what they're supposed to be doing. That's their role. Another thing I have to mention is regarding capping. The AI can now cap at random speeds. And I have seen some way out shit that's happened in matches. I have watched basically a cap point we just captured on the bottom of the map. We just captured it, and the next capture point was at the top of the map. Now, I was in my Chieftain, and we all know Chieftains are slow as hell, and I had to traverse the entire map to get to that cap point. Good luck, number 1. Anyway, the counter started out with 115 seconds to get up there, which is it's a fair amount of time. One guy gets on it, boom, 115, jumps down to 5 seconds. 5 seconds. Can you guess what happened? We failed that mission. It's happened multiple times. I mean multiple times. And even half the distance this has happened. And it didn't matter. It did not matter. The AI now can destroy objects super fast. Operation Meltdown. Right at the end. As you're coming down that hill, you got to know where the AI is, because we have guys now in vehicles that are using autocannons that sit there and just blast the living shit out of the building, and you literally watch the life of the building just go, gone. Game over. Before you can even get to them. It's like automatic fire, you just watch the entire building just collapse. I'm sitting there, I'm like, yeah, that's realistic, an autocannon's going to destroy a nuclear reactor that quick. Anyway, let's continue on with this video, yeah? So at this point, I'm like, God damn it, I'm not getting any spots. I'm going to have to move closer. Alright, let's go here. Let's go into this bush. Alright, nothing's over here. It's good. It's good. Like, aha! I can get a side shot at this guy. Here it comes. Watch this. Wait for it. Wait for it. Any second now. Boom! Just like that. Did you see me spot anyone? Did you even see the indicator saying, we've been spotted? Absolutely not. And of all the things that hit me, what the fuck was it? A goddamn ATGM again. Note the damage. I was at full health. I'm now half from one impact, from not being able to spot the target, and shit. Usually when you're playing this game, one of the best things that stood out from this game to games like World of Tanks was that you got Sixth Sense for free. You also were told when artillery was going to hit you. But did that matter? Proof right here. Nope. Half my life gone. ATGM fire again. I was fucking pissed. You can see shots going off over here because I think that's just the AI shooting buildings and whatnot, you know. I don't know. But all I know was I was sick of it, and it was bullshit that happened. I believe I made a comment how pissed off I was about how I got screwed out of this. Because I really did get screwed there. And there's no questioning, I got screwed. Yeah, I think I was at this point typing a message or something. Yeah, there it was. I even said the game was broken because I wasn't informed that I was being spotted. See, I'm still not spotting a single person. I'm like, alright, gotta move up. No other choice. Look at that. Little tap knocked down an entire building. It's a pity because I really enjoyed this game so much that they've killed it like this. Completely killed it. Alright, gonna go into town here. Go down this way, see if there's any targets I could shoot. See, even the guy on platoon with ATGMs, watch this. Boom! AI swing fire just killed me. Yep. Here's the shit kicker. Fucking ATGMs again. See, even he says it too. I never die from anything other than those dang ATGMs. And I'm like, same here. I haven't been killed by a single tank round in at least 3 patches now. Yep. I just go on back and forth talking to this, to my platoon mate here, saying, hey, that's what this game's turned into. And it just keeps going on and on like this. It's just ridiculous. ATGMs. Mind you, my other platoon mate here is having the best game so far. See if someone even said it too. He should get this. Should have gotten swing fire because it's so OP. It's because of the ATGMs.